Michigan International Speedway located in the scenic Irish Hills of southeastern Michigan. This 2-mile D-shaped speedway is sometimes known as a sister track to Texas World Speedway and was used as the basis of Auto Club Speedway. Michigan International Speedway opened on October 13, 1968 and currently is the fastest track on the NASCAR circuit due to its wide sweeping corners, long straightaways, and lack of restrictor plates. Welcome to Giggity's Racing League. We got a truck race at Michigan tonight. I'm in the booth with Shadow Grim. How are you doing, man?
Sorry about that. G9.
Hey, how you doing, Shadow Grim? Just letting everybody know that you're in the booth with me tonight, and we're about to jump on the track here at Michigan and kind of show maybe what to expect tonight.
Well, I feel like it's going to be a lot of good races side by side. Everybody can beat each other. There's going to be a lot of breakouts as well. I feel like draft is going to be a big focus as well. It's going to be a big thing like this. Kind of had a run almost like Daytona and something like that.
Yeah, you know, I definitely agree with you. You know, Michigan's one of those tracks where you definitely have to utilize the draft. And you might see two trucks work together.
The two things is that you can't literally, if you can get a truck to handle the right way, you can flat foot this track depending on how you arc the corner in. But at the same time, as you got a breather, it's going to get super tight like yours is. It'll walk the track if you don't give it enough breathing space off the throttle going into the corner or the middle of the corner, or you're going to smack the outside wall. We might see that with everybody. Tire wear tonight. Yeah, we're running 2 pounds wear, but still, we're going to have wear. I just don't know how much it's going to be.
Well, you know, I think one thing, you know, from a driver's standpoint, and you know, driven Michigan virtually for so many years now myself, is it's these long sweeping corners, and if you arc that corner properly, that is when you get the most out of your truck. So it's definitely all about entry. As you see there, I kind of arced it a little bit more than you there. I was able to pull up alongside of you here, so.
The wall too.
Oh, you're good, you're good. But, I think, that's how some drivers are going to be able to make up time tonight, is if you can, just get that speed off the corner. And, Michigan's very wide of a track. There's many lines that you can take. So, as tire wear goes on during the race and gets a little worse for these guys, you might see some of these trucks kind of take that top side a little bit. I don't think it's...
I've never ran top side. But
well,
again, you gotta have that preferred line though. You can run the Larson line.
It's kind of where this little darker bit of the track is, just right up here, and it kind of follows the track all the way around. And if you take it right there, this is definitely something that might come into play tonight. I know in the Xfinity and the Cup, it's a lot easier to do. You have a little bit more power. So I'm not sure if these trucks want to, get up there tonight. Might not be as fast, but you see now I come off the corner there and how much run I had on you.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I'm not really good here. Not glad I bumped up that Xfinity. Give a little more handling in cars. But trucks, I love it. You guys saw it here. I was last week. Man, good at Richmond. Full track racing. It was fun.
Yeah,
trucks are a handful. They're fun. They're a handful.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can throw them around a lot more than the other series.
Oh yeah.
But we were at Richmond last week, short track, and then completely change it up. And we're at Michigan this week, so we very well might see a different group of truck drivers tonight do well. And I'm interested to see what guy can come out on top. Mikey won last week, and we'll see if one of these guys can either break through and win their first truck race of the season, or maybe one of these other guys can assert their dominance.
Sorry, right now it's kind of good to see we have a returning driver tonight as well that hasn't been here in a while. Kind of nice to see him coming back. PKO is actually coming back. He has a little bit of issues outside of the game.
Good.
But he finally is bringing back. He's for underdog racing. He's coming back in the Cup Series. He might make his debut in the season 2 with us. So 3, my bad. Season 3 for us here. So it's kind of cool to see him come back. Because I've never raced this guy either. So it's gonna be kind of cool to see how he races.
Well, I know a lot of people talk very highly of TKO, and it's good to have him back on the track. Oh yeah.
I heard he's very gifted.
You got a little tight there, but I'm assuming you kept your foot in the gas there.
Oh yeah, I'm a little loose right now.
But you know, people watching the stream right now, you know, you've seen me behind Grim most of this race, and you know the draft definitely came into play as I got a little bit closer and closer to him.
I'm gonna give room for you. We're gonna have room at the bottom here.
Oh yeah, maybe side drafts. Nah. And there you go. Hopefully that is the finish that we see tonight for sure. But these guys have really buckled down over the last couple of weeks, and I think we're going to see a great race at Michigan tonight. So I'm definitely excited. You know,
I'm excited for tonight. I feel like if everybody can be patient with each other, it's going to be good. I mean, I know some people, it's kind of hard. Maybe myself, I mean, I've learned over this past couple seasons. But if you got an in-handling truck, I mean, if some of these guys in this league actually don't have time to work on it, they come into the race and boom, they're racing just because they want to be in this league with us and have fun. And their outside lives kind of conflict with it for us to actually for them to practice it all. So when they come in, you see some guys like are mostly running in the back that are big name guys that usually you see race really good. It's not because they're doing bad. It's just they just don't have time to practice. And when they come into race, you'll see them in the back in the first stage, and then they'll miraculously be up front in third. It's because that was the only time they had practice on their cars.
Well, you know, and some of those guys do great for that. You know, I'm kind of old school. I definitely like to practice throughout the week on you know, whatever tracks are coming up on my schedule for the week, and just try to get acquainted to those, and you know, get used to running the line or building a rhythm for a track, because I find that I am a very rhythmic driver. I like to hear the engine. I like to, you know, just see it, muscle memory, and you know, some of those things work very well at certain tracks. But a track like Michigan, definitely a track that you could probably jump into a seat and get it down pretty good. Very similar to Daytona and Talladega. It is a fun track to race. Lots of room. I'm interested to know what our truck drivers are currently qualifying right now, and wonder what kind of lap times are running. I ran a 40.6, and I think you ran maybe like a 40.7 or something in that last race, so we were really close on times. I don't know if we were going super hard there, you know, what kind of effort we were really putting in that race, but it was definitely fun. And if you're watching the stream now, you can see the top 10 all-time truck drivers' fastest laps at Michigan's, and we see 39.4s, 39.5s as being the fast, so those guys are super fast.
We just got an in-fight too?
Yeah, but I'm going to wait to make sure that we're good to go. That way we're not in the race. Hopefully somebody here broadcasting. I think Michael Pro is giving us
I'm actually gonna look
that info right now.
Did you look into the leaderboards for this race today?
Yeah. Are you talking about the leaderboard on the menu?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went ahead and went to daily, and as we go to daily, we see Pro in 6th there. So.
Let's say Pitt. That's actually from Underdog.
Oh yeah, Pitbull as well is up there as well.
Yeah, that looks nice.
So that could possibly be our pole sitter right there. Pitbull maybe with a 40.2 and Pro with a 40.275, real close.
All right, it'll be good. I'm actually excited here. So, did they say we can accept that, or we still
no confirmation yet, but we will jump into this race very shortly.
It's been confirmed. Hold on a minute. I think it was confirmed. Pitbull took pole.
There you go, Pitbull with a 40.256 on the pole for the race. Awesome job by him. I'm assuming Pro's going to start second on the outside. I mean, I think Pro did say that he was going to let us know when we're on the loading screen. So timer started. I'll text when loading. So yeah, very shortly, guys, we'll be here for Michigan, and I am super excited to get going. We should have streams by our side tonight. That way we can get a lap count. All right, we're being told to join in.
All right, I'm going right now.
Let's see.
You can see Pitt on pole. I mean, he's been trying hard like everybody else in here. Though. I mean, just
Yep,
shows
so
how much effort goes into it. I mean, like I said, these trucks aren't very easy to run with. They're very unstable. As I can see here, I'm in the log right now. It was Pitt, then old guy. Let's see who else is there. Top five here real quick. Pro starts third. Loke, Mike, I think that's a new driver in the trucks. Starts fourth. Sports Legend starts fifth. TKO coming back and return Giggity starts sixth. We got Mountain Dew RCN 91 starts seventh. Eighth is Wildcat. I'm actually shocked about that, honestly. For how quick Wildcat is for starting eighth. I'm kind of shocked about that. Sergeant Sauls is ninth. Money Mike's 10th. 11th is Renegade. 12th is Shane. Then we have 13th of Weehoo Blaze. And then we got Napa in 14th, Brian in 15th.
all right, guys, and here we go. Right, live. I'm assuming lap one. Looks like Pitbull is leading the field. And it's going to lead lap one. You got the 46 truck running second, and the 44 truck has now taken over that second spot. And it looks like we're under caution right now. So not sure what happened there, but we will get all this straightened out as we continue this race. Shadow, are you able to see the race now?
Yeah, I'm here. I think they're under caution already.
Yeah, we should be going green flag here in just 1 minute.
Alright.
Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's do some racing, guys. That caution was just to get a good reset here for the broadcast. I say you got a lot of Toyota Tundras up at the front of the pack right now.
Yeah, that's like, I believe that's part of, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's mostly underdog racing. Oh, as we see the 42s loose down the backstretch. I don't know if it's lag or he's just really loose.
Yeah, everybody, nice entry there into turn three. Many different lines. Everybody kind of held it good there. We're going to work our way through the pack and check everybody out, and we got the 40 car slid through the grass and onto pit road there. No caution. The contact there going into turn one.
That was 4 wide.
Man, Pro got the bad end of that deal there. Maybe a little contact off turn 4 and sent Pro down pit road.
Yeah, he just went with his pit stop. He could have canceled it, but he just went on and got fresh tires. That could actually benefit him later.
Yeah, we'll see if he ends up losing that lap. But we're riding along now with Mountain Dew, working his way up now to the 7th position. And you can definitely like see riding along with him that this draft is so beneficial. And you see how much time he's made up just on the front stretch. Now looking under old guy. Everybody looking really smooth out here right now. Taking a look at the back half of the pack. Yeah.
As you can see, dude, Pitbull is driving away.
Oh man, we got a truck around in the back.
Yeah, who's
Trying
that?
to see who that is. That's Brian SP. Took a ride down the back straightaway. But no caution as we resume the race with our leaders. I mean, you know, and I've watched a lot of Michigan races, you know, whether it be trucks, you know, Xfinity, Cup, you know, I've seen a lot. And it always seems that turn 2 is just that trouble corner at Michigan. You know, you get somebody maybe coming from the bottom and, you know, lift up the track and then just get incredibly loose off the corner. And I think that's probably what happened to Brian. Not sure if Pro lost that lap or not.
I think he did.
Yeah, I think he ended up losing that lap.
That's right. It's a long race. Get back after staging and come back up there.
All right. Everybody watching the broadcast, we're now riding along with Sports Legend, riding in the 6th position. Looking to get that top 5.
Let's see right now, TKO is actually the he's getting some running damage. I forgot they've actually added damage to the truck as well. Something new to
TKO is now on pit road. Maybe possibly to fix that damage there. You see a little bit on the front end of his truck. Probably not that bad, but not sure. That's going to put two fast trucks down a lap early in this race. Luckily, we got stages, and they'll have to work their way now back up to the front. Michigan's probably not a place you want to lose a lap, though.
As you say that, it's 3 wide for the lead right now, I believe it was.
Yep, Napa fan. Yeah, we riding along there with Napa fan right as he did that. Nice pass. And got Mike on the outside there. And nice crossover there. Hanging it down there a little bit below the apron. Keeping it straight. 44 now takes the lead. Nice move there for the lead. Pitbull now back to 3rd. This 3 truck breakaway for the lead, and then 4, 5, 6 in their own little pack. Nice move there. You see Napa fan being able to get a little bit of run on the outside of the corner there, and then now bringing it all the way down to the bottom as we enter 3. That is definitely what Michigan's all about, is just keeping that truck wound up.
44. Oh, man, what a run by the 44.
Yeah, nice crossover again by Mike in the number 44 truck. Eventually, Napa fan's going to be really ready for that. He's going to anticipate Mike pulling that crossover on him there. But very different lines by the leaders here in turn 1 and 2, as we see Napa fan up a little bit higher again. Everybody minding their P's and Q's so far at Michigan. So we're going to work our way back through the pack again, and we'll check back on the leaders here in just a minute. Let's take a lap with Sports Legend. And that way we can keep an eye on the race for the lead as well. Kind of see what his truck might be doing here in stage 1. Seems like everyone is now migrating towards the bottom of the track. No one seems to be want to run that Kyle Larson line. Not right now. Did you enjoy how your truck handled in our 7 laps that we took before the race today, Shadow?
It was alright. The thing is, though, depending on the slider they use, even though we were running, I think, a one-time square, or 2 one-time square, and then it was run. Whatever it was, the truck got loose. I mean, it didn't matter what you were doing. For this race, if the angle you put the truck in here, like you were saying about these turns. If you put it in the right way, it's going to run smooth for you. If you can't keep consistent with it, and you run it a different way, you're going to get loose exit on. Because if you have too much in it, too much wheel into the corners, it'll get loose.
Yeah, like almost kind of like Texas, you know, like how you come off the corner on Texas and it's just ice. And you kind of experience that in Michigan, especially if you're tight, where you know you're just so tight, you're working your way up the track, tight, and then you hit that flat spot on the back straightaway, and that's just when your truck unloads. And so, you know, you definitely have to just arc that truck properly into the corner to be fast. And we're seeing Napa Fan and Mike do a really good job. Yeah, we're back there about 6 or 7.
Yeah, it's back with Money Mike and all that. Some hard under Mike and racing right now. And, Money Mike, I believe that's.
Who Blaze? Is that Blaze? Blaze in the 30?
Nah, yeah, well, Blaze is in the mix of that too, but it's between the guys in front of him.
Oh yeah, there's a guy in the A truck there. Yeah, contact. We're riding along with old guy. There we go. We caught that contact there.
Yeah, old guy. And
no caution.
I think that was Sergeant left. Money Mike is on pit road right now as well, but no, Sergeant's is on pit road right now. I think he lagged out or he backed out.
Yeah, Sergeant was in that 8 truck. I saw him get a little loose off the corner and hit the wall and kind of come down in front of those guys. So maybe lost connection there. Not sure. And Money Mike also on pit road now, maybe to fix that damage. So definitely these guys are feeling the damage this week at Michigan. As we catch back up to the leaders on the broadcast, you see Mike now taking the lead there over Napa Fan, and these guys have been at it most of this stage. But we didn't talk about it in the pre-race, but you know, full damage on these trucks definitely will play a part in this race today. You know, you don't want to damage your truck. You don't want to cost yourself any of that aerodynamics or even engine damage here at Michigan, because you will lose an incredible amount of time around this 2-mile track. Yeah, great racing by these leaders up here. Napa Fan now able to pull away quite a bit now. Looks like he might have almost a second lead over second place as try to cycle around to Mike.
Oh, looked like Mountain Dew got loose. Saved it. He looked like he got that, like I was saying, middle of that corner. It starts to get loose on you. Like you had to chase it down the track.
Yep, we're on board now on the broadcast with Lock Mike in the 44 truck as we see him try to make this time up on our leader Napa Fan, and you see that draft coming into play. He's following that slipstream and making up some time. We're going to have a race again for the lead at Michigan. Yeah, able to really cut that distance. You know, he was 6 or 7 truck links back when we got on board with him, and now he's right on the back bumper of that 3 truck. Looking low. Ooh, contact between the leaders there. A little beating and banging.
That might have been the end of the stage.
Maybe so. We'll get confirmation.
Let's say, did Mike actually get him to the line? That's the big question.
No, I think Napa Fan got him at the line. Just by a fender. So we'll stay on board Napa Fan here, and we're gonna assume that that was stage 1. I don't know how many laps was that. That was 15 laps. They running 100 laps for the race, so that might have been. Yeah, stage 1. Okay, so that was stage 1. So as we go into stage 2, we just want to give you guys a update on our point standings for the trucks so far this season. And right now, Pro is our points leader, and Sports Legend is second. Brian is third. Renegade is fourth, and Wildcats is in fifth.
There's lag or something because of, sorry about that.
No, you're good.
22. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
now I see the lag now on the broadcast
22. The 22 actually didn't hit. He forgot to pit. That's Mountain Dew. He's actually coasting right now. Down the front stretch. Yeah, he's out of fuel. I thought it was just lag. He got lag wrecked off the start. But
well, we were riding along with our lead pack there on that restart, and we did see some lag, so... contact there.
Wildcat sideways.
Really close. Mountain Dew, I don't know. He might have caught the bad end of that there. That was super close. Pitbull inches away from running into Mountain Dew there on the bottom of the track. He didn't get very far. He got about to the end of the grass there on the front straightaway. Close call. So something there brought out the caution. I think one of the trucks in the behind us there caught him on the apron and brings out a caution. So there we go. We were able to get a picture of stage 1 results. Napa Fan was able to edge out Lockmite there at the end of stage 1. UK Wildcats got 3rd, Sports Legend 4th, Renegade 5th, Sean in 6th, Old Guy 7th, Brian in 8th, Mountain Dew got 9th, and Pitbull finished 10th in that last stage. Alright, let's get up here with the leaders. As Sports Legend is now our leader here in stage 2 at Michigan International Speedway. And we got the 42 truck on the outside there. Pretty good race by these guys so far. Definitely, you know, a little bit of beating and banging, but, you know, that's expected. Okay, Sean's in the 42. And I think Brian is now up to 3rd, so maybe a comeback for him after that spin in stage 1.
I'm actually kind of glad CT, not CQ, Sports Legend up there in the front.
Yeah.
He said earlier this week he had a really good truck.
You know, certain tracks fit certain drivers' driving style, right? So, you know, maybe some of these guys in the truck series, they see Michigan coming up. That's one they circle. They're like, all right, I'm definitely going to bring my A game at this track. I got to get a win. Brian there with a run. I think it's Brian. We'll get these truck guys down here after a couple weeks. Napa Fan, there we go. We caught that nice move there for second. We got a 4-truck battle.
That's not that side draft move off of UK Wildcat on the top when Legend was good. That was a really good move.
Looking 3 wide for the lead. Napa Fan almost got sandwiched. He smartly backed out of there. You didn't want to have a 3-truck wreck there. Napa Fan takes it low and takes the lead off the corner. ride along with Sports Legend. Well, he's kind of our ride along guy now. He's carrying our onboard camera for Giggity Racing League tonight. Do you think that, you know, the draft is gonna play an important part at the end of this race? You saw Mike try to make a move, catch up to Napa at the end of that stage, almost get the stage win, and that was just a byproduct of the draft.
I don't know.
Would you rather be the guy leading, or would you rather be the guy in second that's got your draft?
Actually, I'd rather be the guy in third.
Why is that?
Because if the two in front of you wreck, you got a perfect opportunity.
Old guy around right in front of a bunch of trucks. I don't know how they missed him.
Oh man, old guy's trucks are all beat up too.
No caution. Oh, I'm sorry. I was saying Brian was second, but that has been UK Wildcats all along in the 41. So now UK up to second after starting 8th. He is on the move.
He's quick. It was actually, I'm not gonna lie, he gave me a run for my money at Richmond in the trucks. That was fun.
Yeah, great racing between you two at Richmond last week, by the way. We had fun calling that in the booth. You guys were on point for most of that race.
I actually hope he gets a ride in Xfinity because I want to race against him again.
Yeah, UK is super fast.
Oh, it's fun to race against him, and I got like one race with him now. And then I got moved up to Xfinity, but I'd love to race more with him. He's really cool. I haven't even met the guy, but he's really cool. Just by racetrack wise, very level-headed how he drives. So, kind of glad he's in Giggity Racing League.
Yeah, of course, one of those good old boys, man, for sure, and a very good and clean driver. If you're watching and you're wondering,
they have gapped the field.
Yeah, they really have, and
they're gone.
Yeah, they are gone, and it's because they've stayed nose to tail, man. Oh man, we're seeing him still wreck here. Pitbull get in to the 42,
Sean.
but no caution.
I think it was Brian. I might be wrong, but I think Brian got a piece of that too. Wrong. Yeah, he's got a busted up truck right now.
We're just gonna assume.
Old guy
back to
is
the lead.
finally leaving pit road, by the way, too. After that record there.
As for y'all just tuning in, we're now in stage 2, probably about the middle of it, here at Michigan International Speedway, and this is your race for the lead between Napa Fan in the 3 and UK Wildcats in the 41. Yeah, but you talk about these guys pulled away, and it's just because they've stayed together. I'm sure they're running a few tenths quicker than the guys battling for 3rd, 4th, 5th, trading positions. You know, that definitely costs you time on the track, and these guys are just staying behind each other, and that might be some of UK's strategy right now to get him some stage points at the end of this stage. Somebody like UK has had a great last couple of weeks and is looking to march his way up the standings, and with Pro having trouble early in the race, you got to think that that has got to be on UK's mind right now to get maximum amount of points today. All right, finally UK looking under Napa Fan for the lead, coming out of turn 4. It's got the run, but squeezes in back behind Napa Fan. Just couldn't make it work there. You don't really want to be that low going into turn 1, so real smart there as he gets back in line behind the 3. You just don't want to take it low. You know, we did a little bit of that in our pre-race, and you know, we talked about the line and the entry into the corner, and you just do not want to enter the corner so low. It just upsets your car. You're gonna run the track and run just a much slower lap. So these guys are doing really, really well working together at the front.
Oh, he's trying to get the outside run.
Yeah, that time he's like, I got to do something different.
Now he switched the positions there.
He did.
And put Napa to the bottom.
On the bottom. And you're going to see Napa have to get out of the gas. He cannot stay in it. And UK, wow, Napa was able to make that work. What a run through the corner. He's like, nah, broadcasters, I'm going to show you something.
See, now my opinion, if I was Wildcat, I'd just ride. Because if he's going to try, Napa's going to try his hardest to keep him behind him. Napa's going to burn his stuff up, and then Wildcat can pounce him.
Yeah, I think it was real smart for UK, though, to bring it on the high side, though. That is where I would like to pass myself if I was in his position. Definitely want to just put yourself in the best position that you can.
Oh, yeah.
Napa's got that truck on rails on the bottom. Broadcast view kind of panned out there. It didn't follow him. I was like, where'd they go? They sound like they've slowed down a little bit. I'm not sure. Maybe that's byproduct of tire wear. But we're going to ride along with UK now. Everyone's kind of strung out through the field. We're just going to keep it on the leaders right now. They are the ones for the race. This is your race. See Napa fan running a Dale Earnhardt tribute. And UK has got a sponsor this week. Hooters climbed on board and painted that thing orange. These guys are doing really good. UK has provided us great racing over the last couple weeks. Side by side with you, all race at Richmond, and side by side with Napa fan for the lead. That was the race. That was your stage. UK might have got him, Shadow.
Saying, Lily, if I was him, I'd have waited. Like, Lily didn't have to rush that situation.
Well, his patience definitely paid off. I mean, if he was able to nab him at the line, that was a smart move by him. Really use that draft to his advantage. Hey, Radar Love, if you're looking to join the league, just drop your email in the comments below, and we will get one of the administrators to send you some information, man, and see if we can get you in Development League or even in the truck race maybe next week, man. Just send us a message. All right, we're going to ride along with our leaders here as we see if we start stage 3. I haven't really seen anybody letting us know if that was the end of the stage or if it was a caution, but I didn't see any wrecks.
I'll tell you right now, though, I've been with Giggity for too long. I'm in my I've been for one. Actually, I'm gonna say season because I came in almost at the end of their year last year, and then I started off and got drafted. Like Gamer said, if you want to contact any of these guys are a wonderful group of racing. Yeah, we can get at each other's nerves. So I'll give you an example. Oh, so as we were 3-4 wide and exchanges in the wall, Pitbull got pinched. Sorry about that.
No, he kept it going though.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a good group of people. We can literally be like wanting to beat the crap out of each other night of the race after, and then the next day, hey man, you want to go to practice, get your car better the next week?
Yeah, I really think that, you know, as drivers in this league, we can attest to how much growth we've already had as a league as a whole, and as like a community of racers, how much growth that we've had just since the beginning of the season. You know, virtually when NASCAR Heat 4 came out, you know, we were a week behind and boom, started to run races. So I'm super proud to be a part of this league. I love all of our drivers, and you know, things just get better week in and week out for us.
Oh yeah, Radar. Yeah, Little League. You can even ask Mike because I've helped him too. When I believe you were in trucks, weren't you, before we got moved up
No, I've stayed in
last season?
Xfinity. No,
Last, did
no,
you
I
jump in
wasn't.
that season?
No, no, no. I'm a new member this year myself.
Okay, okay. Well, I've helped you with Xfinity, trying to help you out with a little bit of stuff.
Yeah,
But
we always down to
yeah,
practice, man.
Radar. We help everybody out. I mean, yeah, we have our teams, but it's still a whole as a league is Giggity. We help
And
everybody out to get quicker, faster,
sure, and that
be the
was
best we can be.
one reason why I wanted to kind of start that last week at Dover was to run an open practice before the race. You know, anybody that was itching to get some laps.
Mountain Dew. I don't know what happened, Mountain Dew. Sorry about that. Like,
No, 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 you're good.
He was on the high side coming out of 4, and he dropped like a rock. Like something happened to his truck, and he got in. I believe got into. Who is that right there? Money Mike. Money Mike was there, and like he came from the high side of the track and came right down into Mike, and like Mike had nowhere to go, and he rear-ended him. I don't know what's going on with Mountain Dew right now. Maybe a handling truck, maybe something's going on with it. I don't know.
Well, he might have got loose off that corner. He was seen. We jumped back there when we heard you, and it looked like he kind of straightened it out. So maybe just got a little loose off the corner.
But yeah,
We're gonna
Radar,
ride along with Sports Legend here for a little bit, guys.
But yeah, Radar. This group is probably one of the best on PS4 for helping people to get better at this game. Oh, it love it. Like I'll give an example, and you can even ask these guys. I came in last season. I wasn't good at all. I kept doubting myself, honestly. But with help from these guys, Caddy, from Plant, from pretty much anybody in this league, I've gotten better as a driver. And it's wonderful. And I'm actually so glad to be a part of Giggity Racing.
Yeah, and I think we let our racing and our broadcast do the talking for us. We have great racing. I think we got a great group of drivers that like to broadcast and try to provide entertainment to not only our league, but for people like that are in the chat right now that are watching and want to get involved. We just want to put on a good show for everybody.
Thank you very much, the good bird. Appreciate it, man. You just said good racing. I was like, yeah, it has actually been some good racing this truck racing.
All right, we're gonna jump back up there with the leaders. UK Wildcats is your leader right now in our final stage at Michigan. Napa Fan very closely behind. These two have been the dominant trucks since about the beginning of stage 2. We haven't really seen Pitbull was up there early, started from the pole. He's kind of faded back. Pro had some problems earlier in stage 1, and he could possibly be working his way back up. And Lock Mike was running fast earlier too.
I believe he's new in this stable. I mean, he looks good. Good to see new drivers. Like I said, there's another new driver here.
I believe Woodruff is now in the booth with us. How you doing, man?
Yeah. What's up,
hey guys, what's up?
Not much, man. Good truck racing right now.
It looks like it. I've been watching it.
You've been watching. I'm assuming maybe on your phone while you were taking care of some stuff. And what have been your thoughts so far, man? We see a lag issue there.
Oh yeah, UK's lagging. I just jumped on him. He is lagging really bad.
Oh, he's loose too.
Yeah, that's the lag, Wood. He's just that lag makes it look like the truck's going sideways.
Unfortunately, Napa Fan caught the bad end of that.
Mountain Dew's in the wall. Actually, Mountain Dew just left. I don't know if Mountain Dew was having lag issues tonight or just issues in general. Because he was just the truck looked like the truck wasn't where he wanted it to be.
We're gonna cycle to Napa fan real quick and see if he caught any damage. His truck looks pretty clean to me there. Don't see any crinkles on that Toyota.
Is he in third now? Or?
Yeah, he dropped back to third after that lag bump.
I'll tell you right now, so we can see it here. So Napa won stage 1, right?
Yeah, and then we got stage 2 results as well, but just haven't gone over them.
Won stage 2. So right now with that.
No. Napa fan actually got stage 2.
Oh, he actually beat him?
Yeah,
wow.
So real quick, we'll go over those results if you guys watching the race. Napa fan won stage 2. UK Wildcats was 2nd. Sports Legend 3rd. Blaze was 4th. Pro 75 got back on the lead lap and finished 5th. Renegade finished 6th. Brian 7th. Lock Mike 8th. TKO back on the lead lap in 9th. And Pitbull got 10th.
By the way, just want to give a shout out. We have 15 people watching the stream right now.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
16.
16 days. I was saying that.
We're trending.
Thank you guys so much right now, though. You guys could be doing other stuff on a Monday night, but you guys here watching this race, let us have pretty much fun.
Yeah, who cares about Monday Night Football?
As you say that, Napa's actually coming back. He just passed Mike.
There we go.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah, working that top groove. I'm sure getting that lag bump there, he kind of had to shake it off and get his rhythm back.
Oh, yeah. But
I think what we're seeing, though, is lag problems this week. You know, a lot of talk about the NASCAR Heat. Esports League, I think, is in their Championship 4 race, I believe. So they might be doing some things to get ready for that, or
that's what I've been thinking too.
Direct attention to it.
They've been pulling off regular servers just to get a good server for that race for championship. I think that's why, because last couple weeks this game hasn't lagged. It's just coming down to that championship race. Everything, all the lobbies have been starting to lag. So that's what I'm taking now. By the way, Mike Deborah's in the chat.
Oh yeah, you know, she's an awesome partner, and you know, she definitely supports all of my avenues, and you know, virtual racing and virtual broadcasting is one of those things, and I'm a lucky man to have somebody like her by my side for sure.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm just so it's crazy to think this here, Mike. All right, so I started, like I said, I started Giggity last year. Right, this was about, well, not last year, it was this year because of season-wise. I believe it was in March or April. From that time period to now, when we started, we broadcasted, but we only had like maybe 80 subs, I believe. I'm not gonna hold the number to it, right? We go look at the channel right now. We're at 179 subscribers.
Oh yeah, and that's grown since I've discovered you guys as well. So.
Oh yeah, we've this league has blown up so much. I am so happy. So I'm just really happy. I'm so happy for Taddy and Maddie. They were literally the ones that started it. Maddie started it. Taddy jumped in and made this league. So I'm just so happy for them guys making this league, because it gives us guys like us, even hard work guys, come in, have some fun, and relax, and blow off steam, and just have fun racing. As we see,
green flag pit stops now.
Yep.
Our leader UK on pit road, and the 44 truck, I believe, is there in second.
Oh yeah, he's gonna catch him.
Yes. Yeah.
Lock Mike there. Napa might have came down the lap before. Yeah, it looks like he's coming off pit road.
He's actually got some damage too.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, and front too. So that
So-
incident might have hurt him.
No, well, he didn't have that earlier on the lag, so something happened to him here on pit road.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, oh, jeez.
Yeah, because that
But,
front nose is crinkled right now.
Yeah, there's
The
a
bumper's
big
all
chunk of it missing.
There's a lot of damage on that truck.
So we'll stay here. Oh, and Lock Mike with some damage as well.
Really?
So
He didn't
not-
even have. Oh, Brian and who was that in front of him? I don't even know who was it. TKO. Looks like they almost got into it going pit road. Like almost wrecked each other because they were trying to slow down.
Definitely
So-
pit road issues for some of these guys. Suffered some damage, so we'll see
So
how that
would
shakes out.
Put UK back in the lead.
I'm gonna assume that UK probably will take the lead after pit stops. He had such a lead, but and you see more contact on pit road there between Sean and Brian. So not sure if the game is doing that.
I think it's lag on pit road because I was just watching a little bit of your stream there. Looked like old guy hit the wall coming in. Looks like we actually have another guy out too. Weeblaze, I think, left too as well. Yes, we have 3 trucks out right now. Alright, coming back on track here. I honestly don't know who the leader is right now. To be honest, I think it might be UK. I don't know for certain, guys. So.
Under those pit stops, I rode along with Renegade as well, and I did not see him come on pit road. That does not mean that he already did not, or already made his pit stop there before we saw UK take his. But he could possibly be one of our leaders right now. I'm confused. This is where those streams come in. So hey, truck drivers that watch this broadcast later after your race, let us know a link to maybe a YouTube channel that you live stream your in-car camera from, because I would definitely love to have it. But we're going to ride along now on the broadcast with UK, our presumed leader of the race.
I'm on Renegades right now. It looks like he's in 11.
Oh yeah, I agree with that, Smitty. Without a doubt. Dude, that's what it was for me at Richmond. Smitty just said, the races like these for the lead, your adrenaline goes to the roof. Yeah, exactly.
It's like me Thursday night at Dover. I was like, holy crap. I got a chance to win this thing.
So, you said there's somebody with a stream up right now?
Yeah, Renegade.
Where's he running right now?
11 or 10. 11.
Hey, will you copy me that link, Woody,
Yeah, send me
if you
that
can?
as well, so we know some laps right now.
Yeah. But you're more than welcome to let them know how many laps we got left as well, for sure.
I'm not gonna lie, with Renegade, when running in, if he can get 10th, that's another points for him wise in points. I mean, looking here at points right now, since Brian's not running that hot in this race, I think he's in front of him, actually, I believe.
36 to go.
36 to go.
All right, there you go. You heard it, y'all. 36 laps to go. UK Wildcats with the lead, a large one at that. If you're any of these guys running behind UK right now, you are hoping and wishing for a caution.
If he wins this is going to be a huge points. Right now he's 5th, and he's only about 7 back from Renegades, 8 back from Brian, I mean, it might bump him up. And the way Sport Legends running too, since Pro had issues, he's going to get a good chunk out of that lead at Pro too as well.
I think
Him
he's
up
got
on-
10 more laps of fuel left.
They're going to have to pit one more time.
Oh yeah, at least
Maybe even
two
two.
more times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they stay green all the way, for sure. 2 more times.
Oh, they're slowing down.
Are they?
Maybe not.
Yeah, Money Mike coming down pit road, maybe for green flag pit stops again. We might be see some of those guys cycle through. You know, I think you saw some truck drivers maybe pit a little bit earlier. You know, do the math. You figure out, well, I can pit here and still make it on the same amount of stops.
Well, I just got confirmation. Smitty just said they only get 16 laps per tank.
So there you go. Definitely at that, with 36, a minute to go. They're going to have to pit probably 2 more times at least.
Maybe 3. Yeah, what, 35, 33 to go.
See, Money Mike's coming off pit road right now.
He's a lap down.
I'm trying to see who is running second.
I'm thinking it's Napa, but I might be wrong. I really can't tell.
Well, we see a white car or a white truck, quite a distance away from UK, but
That'd be Mike.
oh, our new Mike.
Yeah.
Lock Mike.
Yeah,
So
that'd
yeah, he's probably second. He came on pit road there with UK at the same time, but not sure again why some of these trucks got damaged on pit road.
Yeah, I don't understand either.
He was one of them. So I wonder how that is affecting that truck. I'm gonna say it's not really helping him catch the leader. So you're just hoping for the best right now.
See, if I was locked right now, not to put anything down on UK, if I was locked right now, I'd be running qualifying laps.
Yeah, or try to, right?
Yeah, try to run qualifying laps to run him down. I mean, with this right now, he could use his lap car to his advantage.
Sure, yeah. If the lap car, you keep the same amount of speed, you definitely start making ground up on UK by being in the same draft.
Oh yeah.
These trucks get up to about 190 plus miles per hour on the straightaways, but in the draft, I bet you can get up to what, 195, 196. If you start working together with somebody.
Who is that actually in front of him, by the way?
Just gotta find a teammate. Go for it. At this point, UK's out of there.
That's actually, if I'm not mistaken, guys, I think that's Napa. I mean, look where,
Napa took over second there. You're right.
Well, no.
Or did he
came
pit?
out of pits. Yeah,
Oh,
he
okay.
pitted, that's what I'm saying. He's in front. Now the question is, right? Does Napa back up and help Mike get to Wildcat?
No, I think those fresher tires are probably a little bit better right now.
Still got damage though.
Well,
Yeah.
I think even if you fix your damage on pit road, I don't think it fixes it in the broadcast. I think we still see damaged trucks.
I think maybe Napa got that from the lag, maybe. That damage, we just couldn't see it from the other camera angle.
Whoop. Yeah, he slid up in the wall there, trying to get that time.
Dang.
All right, we'll ride back along with UK until he makes his pit stops.
See, I wonder if he's gonna stretch it out.
Oh, yeah.
You never know. With his
I mean,
big lead, if
I would.
I was him, I'd be saving. You can't really. You could probably save a little bit on this. But that little bit, just that little bit, go a long way in the last fuel run.
Dang, these right fronts are really weird. I'm looking at Renegade. He's got 2 laps to go and 23% on the right front.
Yeah. Using all that right front tire, pushing up the track. It'll eat it.
27 to go.
Now 26 laps to go here at Michigan. Yeah, caught the end of that. Napa had such a good truck, so definitely bad turn of events there for the 3 truck in this final stage. Truck's probably not handling all too good after mysterious damage that he got.
Oh, Renegade's trying to go on pit road and somebody tap him. Got 1
Oh, okay, so here we go. Leader is on pit road now. And looks like Mike is also making that pit stop too.
Renegade's right in front of him, just trying to keep on the lead lap, looks like. It was all white truck.
Oh yeah, definitely. They AI controlled cars on pit road definitely run into each other. So maybe that is where we saw some damage come for some of our guys tonight. UK off pit road, about the same distance back. Our second place truck driver Mike. And right now that's our race. It looks like Napa Fan after green flag pit stops is gonna be right behind Mike in 3rd. So Napa Fan might not be done yet. We'll see if he can work his way back up to UK by the end of this thing. UK Wildcats with about a half a straightaway lead over 2nd and 3rd. He has just been the dominant truck today. You know, boys, if this thing goes green flag, I gotta think that UK has got this in the bag.
It's gonna be exciting to see it if it is.
Yep, Taddy in the comments, Wildcats race to lose. I would agree. And RJ predicting that a caution comes out with 5 laps to go, stack them all up, and a green-white checkered for the finish.
That would be exciting.
You guys up in the booth, do you guys have a favorite Michigan racing memory?
As in from here, or just general wise?
I mean, you know, watching real NASCAR, is there, you know, a highlight or something that happened that sticks out in your mind that happened at Michigan?
Dale Jr. winning. Really?
Yeah, in the Batman car?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to.
Majority almost
agree.
every Batman car, except for like one he won in, wasn't it?
Yeah, he won at Michigan in a Batman car.
And in a Superman car.
He's just a superhero.
Oh, yeah.
I was at Michigan. It was Joey was still in the 20 Home Depot car right after Tony. And I was listening to him and he got wrecked and he was like beep 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 beep. That was pretty funny.
Oh, well, they bust out that typewriter. Beep, 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 beep.
Who
good to say on air.
who won that race?
I actually don't even know who won that.
Woody, do you remember who won the race?
I think it was Junior.
Oh, Junior won
Way in
that.
front. It was probably the same race.
Hell yeah. Well, UK is killing it right now in the lead. Napa fan now in second. Well, maybe not. Did Napa fan pit? Yeah, Napa fan running a very distant third now. He was running side by side with Lock Mike, but you see now he's about a half a straightaway back from him now. So not sure if tires came into play, but we did miss it, or maybe contact between the two.
I'd say another one too was when Larson won on fuel strategy.
Looks like we got 19 to go at the line here.
Yeah, Larson had this place wrapped up there for a little length of time. I think he won like 3 in a row at Michigan.
Oh, yeah. Remember he won in the Lightning McQueen paint scheme? That
was a cool car.
I enjoyed that one because that was a cool paint scheme.
Well, if these guys, you know, what would you do? You're going to get close to 16 laps to go here shortly. Do you go ahead and pit at 16 laps, or do you just go ahead and run your fuel out of your truck and then pit accordingly?
Guess it depends on how your tires are wearing.
I mean, that's another thing though too. There, think about that though. You can ask Mike. For me, wise, I mean, I know it's a different track, but say Richmond, I had a setup that the older tires were quicker. So some of these guys could have a setup that the tires, I mean, yeah, man, they may be worn out. But at the same time, they might have a setup that the longer that truck goes, the faster it gets. Even with having tires worn out.
You see
and to
there.
me, how big of a lead that UK has, I wouldn't be stressing my tires at all. I'd be lifting a whole lot earlier, letting it coast, save as much fuel and as much tires as I possibly can.
I mean, he can almost back it up most of that straightaway. So definitely plenty of
Mike's
time.
coming though. Mike's there. Lock Mike's. I think the picture there. Is he catching him?
I mean, you know, hey, maybe UK is saving, you know, maybe in fact he is. I mean, I think if I was Lockmite and I was running in second, and this is if you assume the race is going to go green the rest of the way, I think I put 2 tires on it.
Yeah, I would too.
I mean, just to throw it. I mean, you know, if you end up losing by a foot, well, that was a better go at it than, you know, being the few 4 or 5 seconds that you're off the lead right now.
Oh yeah.
As we see our drivers now beginning to make their final pit stops of the race. Money Mike, TKO, doing just that. I'm going to say it looks like Pitbull has now raced his way up to 3rd, passing Napa Fan.
Having a rough beginning of the race. Good way to go for it. Track should have.
And we got some more drivers down pit road. Sports Legend now down.
I hope we're right up here. This is the lead. Don't feel like my lead.
And Pro also making his pit stop that last lap. That's our points leader. So he's looking to salvage his day.
Looks like 15 to go at the line here.
So
See,
now
I'm kind of curious how much Wildcats got in the tank.
Michigan, you know, that it's a tough place to save gas. You know, the old adage, if you're not on the gas, you're saving it. But Michigan's kind of hard to do it. 2 mile track. Yeah, you gotta Got to save a lot to even save one lap. So not sure if that's what UK is doing. I'm sure he'll be down pit road here pretty shortly.
Oh, Renegade's going down pit road. Yep. 15 to go, I'm coming in. Adding tape too. Oh, I took tape away.
He's like, tape it up. Dude, 14 qualifying laps.
Right. Hopefully don't get too hot.
Okay, you look like teammates in the shot here. You got UK Wildcats in the lead and Money Mike there after making pit stops. Definitely helping his teammate out there by being able to draft with him. We're riding along with your leader of today's Giggity Racing League race at Michigan. UK Wildcats with a commanding lead. We're going to ride along until he makes his pit stop.
I feel like he's going to pit the next 2 laps.
Yeah, he stretched it a little further than the rest of the pack
Looks like
the last
he's
time.
drafting with his teammate though, right? Trying to save a little fuel behind him.
Sure, why not? We'll go on board with him. Give you guys a different view. Maybe take a listen and see if in fact UK is babying that throttle at all. Yeah, definitely out of it. And I think he's going to come down pit road this time. Real smooth entry. Down to 55 miles per hour as he makes his way down this long pit road. Oh, is it 40?
I think. Might be 55. I thought it was 40.
I thought it was 42.
This could be UK's money stop.
Yep. 4 tires, fuel, maybe a smidge of something to drink.
Well, I mean an ice cream cone up here while he's there. So.
Ice cream sandwich, wasn't it?
Hey, wait, you was gonna say, Mike, what, would you like an ice cream sandwich? Yeah, I got some over here.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. What, you been holding out?
Hey, well, I was waiting for the about 20 laps the rest of the race. Here you go. Here's one for you guys.
You know, I don't mind the virtual racing, but this virtual eating, I don't know if I can be a fan of that.
It don't taste the same.
Yeah, it's not the same. But there we go. I think we pretty much cycled through our pit stops. It looks like Brian is on pit road himself right now. And Lockmite pitted with UK, so our leaders have now pitted for the final time.
Looks like 10 to go. That's fine.
It was just confirmed. Boss us wanted us to have ice cream.
Oh man,
What a cool boss.
I'm not a fan for that either, man. If we want ice cream, we're gonna eat ice cream.
Yeah, I want an ice cream shaped in my Xfinity car. I want that to happen now.
Well, we're riding along with Lock Mike, who's in second, and we see a spin on entry of pit road. Looked like a little bit of time on the leader. Trying to.
Looks like the leader is on pit road right now.
Oh, was old guy our leader? And then maybe spun out going to pit road there?
Yeah.
So UK will assume the lead here as he passes whoever's on pit road. Looked like Pit Bull might have been on pit road as well there.
By the way, Wood, do you know how many laps are left?
Yeah, there was 10, but I think he might have been a lap down, so maybe 8 to go.
We'll definitely keep you guys updated as we make it through the final laps here.
Looks like 7 to go here at the line.
I don't think Renegade's a lap down.
No, I think he caught back a little bit. So whoever pitted had him a lap down, but he passed him, so.
So 7 laps.
Yep.
As in confirmation, I know after this race, I hear that we're supposed to get some chocolate ice cream for Deborah there, Mike.
Hey, it's all good.
Virtual chocolate ice cream or the real stuff?
For her, it's real stuff. We just get the virtual stuff. Boss ain't that. Boss is too poor. He don't give us that kind of stuff.
6 laps to go.
I'm telling you right now, if you, I think UK is over. If he is, he really ran one of the smoothest races today. Made no mistakes.
Yeah,
Ever pass somebody?
well, you see, you know, all around this truck, no damage.
Yeah, like it's
It is clean.
Over the leader is just getting rid of laps.
Hey, I'm down for sherbet. Hey, he's saying he's gonna get a sherbet. I'm down. As long as I get to pick what sherbet it is, though.
Orange.
I want black cherry. Black cherry.
Black cherry sherbet.
Oh,
I'm not a big cherry fan, but it tastes so good. It's really creamy for being a sherbet.
See, we're gonna get that line now. Just saying. Show me that. Leaders at line.
well, yeah, I kind of pilled it over to Renegade Stream too, but then, you know, it gave you lap information, but it just flickered on the screen. So we're in our final laps, though, everybody.
I feel
So
like it's 4 to go.
Yeah, I feel like 4 or 5.
They let that be a cool addition. I feel like that'd be kind of cool next season, have a crew chief. Like throw
Let's
audibles.
see.
I feel like that'd be kind of cool.
It's like 3 to go.
Guys?
Line right here.
That might have been 2 to go, I think.
yeah, I think we're down to 2 to go because
2 or
UK's
1.
a little bit
Well,
ahead
it's
of
not,
Renegade.
Oh, yeah, 2 to go. Yeah.
The fans are cheering in the background. That means almost close to the race.
Yeah, so we're just gonna keep it on the leaders. Not much going on anywhere else.
I think we're 2 to go, I believe.
Yeah, we should be coming to our white flag. So
If it's not, then I messed up.
no, I think you're right.
Yeah. Renegade's got 2 to go now, so the leader should
Alright.
be 1 to go at the line.
The NOCO 1 to go here at Michigan. We have Wildcat in the lead.
Isn't Wildcats on Team NOCO?
I believe actually he is.
Looking to capture his 2nd win of the year, one earlier at Gateway. This will be a great day for him to catch up in the standings as well.
Oh, I gotta give a shout out for myself, guys. I stayed awake the whole stream.
Oh no, little action there in front of our leaders.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
My. Wow. As we
And
say
that was it.
Yep.
Race over.
Good win.
job, UK.
I can get him in here. I think I'm friends with him here. Give me a minute.
So, you know, maybe not a side-by-side close finish, but we had a little action there going to the line. Looked like Brian SP with one of those trucks.
Do you have the running order yet there? Was it Wildcat for the winner?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Wildcats won this thing. Okay, so here is our leaderboard. UK Wildcats with the win. Lock Mike second. Pitbull finished third. Sports Legend fourth. Renegade got fifth. Brian finished sixth. Sean got seventh. TKO eighth. Ninth was Money Mike, and our points leader before the race, Pro, got 10th.
All right, let me see if I can get UK in here real quick.
Oh, that's weird.
Maybe we can get Lock Mike in after UK. Since this was his first race, maybe get to see what he has to say.
All right. Oh, where's UK at? Yeah. Just suggest them and do it that way because I can actually do it after here. So. I'm bringing UK in right now. You got Lock Mike. I'll bring Pitbull after.
And if we got time, and we still got people watching, I'd like to maybe get Pro in here as well. Okay. Since he's our points leader for sure.
Yeah.
Hey UK, how's it going, man?
Good, how about you guys?
Good. Congratulations on the win, man. Definitely had the dominant truck today.
I don't know about dominant, but just right place, right time.
Was there something that happened that gave you that large lead that you were able to get in the last stage?
The pit stops, I think. We had like a 15.5. I think Mikey had like a 16.8. And that helped pull up the gap a lot.
Well, yeah, you know, we saw that as well. You know, that first pit stop you guys made under green flag. It seemed like some truck drivers might have had some collisions as well. Were you able to catch anything like that?
Not really.
Pit road,
It happened behind us a lot. In the first stage, it did a little bit. But not near the second or third.
Point standing wise, man, you came into the race fifth in points. You already won at Gateway, so definitely made up a lot of ground today. Is that something that you're like super excited about?
Oh yeah, I hope every race I go and getting as many points as I can, stage points and everything. So that every race I go for the stage points.
Well, definitely, man. Congratulations. Soak this win up, man, and go get him for sure.
Thank you. Good run for Noco Racing too.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
So Lock Mike made it in here. I suck it, bud.
Yeah, I'm here.
First, Locke, is your voice always that loud?
Yes, it is.
Alrighty. Good race tonight, man. Was this your first race with Giggity in the truck tonight?
No, it's not. It's actually, I changed my gamer tag from Mikey Racing.
Oh, okay. My bad. I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't know. I thought it was a new guy racing here. So, guys,
Oh,
broadcast,
no.
he's been racing here for a couple of weeks with us here. That's my bad, guys, on that. But, yeah, good race tonight, Mike.
Oh, thank you.
Looks like the truck. I'm not saying we were saying in the booth. Looks like everybody was giving each other room a lot tonight, which was kind of nice. Because usually with other series wise, it's kind of hard to give a lot of room when everybody's so close to each other, especially on big tracks like this. But you guys managed to actually give you guys plenty of room.
Yeah, it was pretty good racing. Honestly, I had fun.
I mean, what were you hoping for at the end of the race? I mean, obviously you wanted maybe a caution.
I wanted
Catch
an
back up.
early caution, but I know it would stack everybody up and have a then I just said I'll take second place for Team NoCo.
Yeah, good run by you guys tonight for sure.
Yep, thank you.
Alright, we'll get Pitbull in here next year.
Got him. He's coming.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah, so for Mike and Pitbull, that are at the bottom of the standings in the trucks, finishing second and third was really good for them. UK is going to make up some ground. So definitely everything is going to get a lot tighter for these guys in the truck. And I think we're starting to see, a handful of these drivers just be really good week in and week out. For those still watching the broadcast, you see we've got our daily fastest laps in the trucks at Michigan. RJ Smitty there with a 39.7. UK Wildcats a 40.027 that he ran in that race, and Napafan with a 40.105. So some of the fastest laps.
I had a 40.018.
Oh yeah, he did. We're just
Pitbull had to use the restroom before he came and talked to us.
he had to go.
He should learn by now. He needs to use his racing suit.
That's what all the pros do.
Should we get Sports Legend in here?
Let's see, I was trying to get a finishing order too. I don't know if we got that. Yeah, there we did. Sports Legend got fourth. Yeah, you can get him in here, man.
Yeah, I don't mind giving interviews to everybody here.
Yeah, man, sure. Give these guys some credit. They did a really good job on the track.
Oh, it was some good racing tonight.
I'm gonna play everybody. They can all talk to each other.
Yeah. Keep it cordial, but definitely I didn't see anything out there today that would prompt these guys. What's up, Sports Legend?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, man, you just want to talk a little bit about your race?
Of course.
You got fourth, man. That's a good points day.
Yeah, man. I was pretty much trying to catch up from last week. I lagged out there, but tried to make up as much as possible. Trying to catch up to Pro 75 in points at that moment.
Yeah, you saw Pro have a little struggle there at the stage one, and then, I'm not sure what happened to him at the end of the race, but you definitely made up some ground, I would say.
Yeah, me and him were just talking. I guess he blew a tire or something right there at the end, which I took advantage of.
Okay. Interesting. So that's what happened on the front stretch at the end of the race.
Yep, because I think, if I'm right, I believe he only took 2 tires right there at the end. I took 4 and I was hoping I would have enough.
Interesting. Well, definitely, man. Congrats on a really good race today at Michigan, and go get them next week, man.
Yeah, man, we're going short track racing next week, guys. So keep an eye out. I'm really good at for short track racing. You'll be seeing me up front a lot.
There you go.
Proud of you, Sport.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
Good run tonight. I can't wait to see you guys next week.
Good top 5, dude.
Thanks,
Good.
man.
I can't wait for next week. Short track racing.
Oh, dude, I love it. As a matter of fact, right after I get out of here, I'm going to do some practicing. Hey, Napa, what's up, buddy?
You know, not much. Sucks for my team, but we get over it. Go on to next week.
Well, what
Napa,
happened,
good
man?
racing first stage,
Actually, I was
buddy.
gonna say you had a strong truck. We actually, all of us have one question that we saw. Was there something with lag or something on pit road? Because there's a lot of trucks that got damaged.
I got damaged from UK when he lag spiked.
Okay.
Well, there was that too, and then there was damage on pit road from people because
Yeah,
who was it, Mike, that got?
I never received damage on pit road.
I don't think I received any damage on pit road, but I seen a couple of lags in pit road though.
Yeah, I always pitted alone, but from what I saw, yeah.
Well, Napa, what happened there at the end? I thought you were running, second, third, or were you always a lap behind?
I was trying to get my distance back on UK, and my strategy didn't work. I took 2 tires the first run on the green flag, and I took 4 the last run. I was a lap short on fuel, so that didn't help the situation either.
Well, I definitely hate it for you, man. You were able to win a really close stage 2. That was exciting to call. And we thought you had something there for him, man. But keep your head up. You had a fast truck. And just put it all together next week and go get a win.
I'm gonna do what I can.
I'll give you everything I got, Napa.
Yeah.
Can't wait to race the guys next week.
Yeah, same here. Can't wait to watch.
Hey, but by the way, guys, if you guys want to, I'm getting ready going for a practice. If you guys want to join me, unless you guys have other stuff to do.
Oh, yeah. As soon as I close this stream, I'll get on with you, man. I'll run with you.
All right, man.
Yeah, I roll with it too, buddy.
Renegade in here, and then I'm trying to I'll get Pitbull in here, and then we'll close it out here.
Okay. Hey, Renegade.
What's up?
Not much, man. You want to talk a little bit about your race? It seems like you had a decent points day.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy with the results. Fifth in the first, sixth in the second, and overall fifth. So I lucked out on that last lap, though. I think like 3 guys spun out on the last lap.
Hey, man, you got to take it how they give it to you.
That's right.
But yeah, man, definitely looked like you benefited from that, and I was happy to see you squeeze and get a top 5. So, with Pro having some problems, today was definitely a day to gain some points. It should definitely tighten up the top 5 for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are going to be seeing this race a lot harder starting next week because this points race is coming down really close.
Yeah, and we mentioned that, and now you guys have that tight group of guys running for points, and I think it's going to be really interesting to see how you guys start to race around each other as we work our way through our season.
Exactly, and we're all getting really comfortable with each other. So, I mean, like, you're going to see a lot more clean racing than we have been in the past.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think next week's gonna be more like Gateway was, but I could be proven wrong. You never know.
We've been pretty clean the last 2 weeks.
I'll give you guys the benefit of that. I feel like it's going to be clean racing. Yeah, there's going to be some bumpers. At the same time as you guys have improved so much in the last couple of weeks. I feel like it's going to be good short track racing.
I agree.
This truck series in this whole league has become a long way from last season to this. I feel like you guys are going to do great next week.
Thanks, Jen.
Alrighty. I tried to get Renegade in here. I don't think.
Oh, that was Renegade. Yeah.
Not Renegade, not bad. I meant Pitt. I'm trying to get Pitt in here, and he won't join. So I guess he's not gonna have an interview.
It looks like he got off the line already.
Well, we can close it up, guys. I think we had a great race at Michigan. We head to Martinsville next week. So, definitely tune in Monday around 7 o'clock and catch the Giggity Racing League race a awesome race at Martinsville. But any final thoughts, Shadow, Woody?
Might as well just say the food truck's gonna win next week. I'm kidding.
I'm just
To all
looking
my
forward
shadow
to. I'm just looking forward to watching them one more week. I mean, that was pretty good.
Nah, sports is gonna win by 10 truck races. Don't even want to talk about it. You guys just get out
I'm
of
ready
here
for the dirt race tomorrow.
Actually.
That dirt race is gonna be exciting
I do
tomorrow.
have questions. I don't know if you guys can answer because we were actually kind of curious. What was wrong with Mountain Dew's truck tonight? He looked like he was having a lot of issues.
Renegade would know because he's the only one I know that was around him.
Renegade, what was going on with him tonight? Because it looked like either he had a lag or inhaling truck or
I was gonna
something.
say, I think he was lagging because me and him had, I think, collided a couple times when we were racing for fourth, and I'm pretty sure he lagged when like we contacted and he touched the wall.
But then I think he ran out of gas too, and then I don't know, because it was weird. Because like I was telling them, he was on the high side and cut right in front of Money Mike, and like he went from the high wall straight down. Right.
Hold on, guys. I just received word that Pitbull's trying to get in, but it said it's full, so I'm gonna back out and see if it'll let him in.
Okay, guys.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
We'll wrap it up after Pitbull. Okay.
Yep. All right, get him in here.
I just wanna point out one thing. I started stage 1 and 14th and drove all the way up to the front. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, man, you had a great truck, dude. I mean, you were super fast. I felt for you, man, that you weren't able to get the finish that truck deserved. But like I said, man, keep your head up. You've impressed me over the last 3 weeks watching you. You definitely got some speed behind that.
Alrighty, as we got Pitt in our pole sitter from this race, he finished third. Welcome to the booth there, Pitt. You got any questions for him, Mike?
You started from the pole, right, Pitt?
Yeah, I started up front, just try to play with a few things to see if I can get the truck faster. Obviously wasn't fast enough to keep up with UK tonight. That guy was just on rails. Not much, we can really do. But I'll take the third place, that's for sure.
Yeah, man. Good points day for sure. Your points leader, struggled a little bit today, and I know that the rest of the drivers were licking their lips at that, man. They were eating that up.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, teammate got fourth, just wasn't enough to run down them front two. But like I said, we'll definitely take third and fourth. Got a little the last couple laps trying to hold off Napa. He was definitely coming on strong. Unfortunately, don't know what actually happened to him. He was in my rearview mirror, and then he pretty much seen him disappear. So I don't know if he got a little loose on the butter or lost control or what he did. But he was definitely he definitely deserved to be up there. But yeah, we'll take the teammates, up front. Just wasn't good enough to keep up with the Wildcats. He definitely was on rails. Look forward to going to Martinsville next week.
Next year. But I do got a question now because game-wise, with it being Michigan and 2 times the wear, how was the tire wear?
Tire wear.
I took 2. I took 2 on that last run. I got down, and it actually, I put probably, I would say, close to 20, I say 20-something laps on the left sides, and they held up. So it wasn't too bad. It depends on where you put your pressure. You put it up a little bit too much, it seems like I ate it up. So I went down on it, and I was able to get a longer run out of it.
I think that's what happened to Napa fan, wasn't it? He blew a tire.
I'm actually getting a little bit of information now. I think that's what they were just telling me now, that he blew a tire. But they lasted. They went 20. I believe it was about 20 25, 26 laps on the left sides, and they seem to have held up pretty good.
Alrighty.
Oh, and to answer Pitbull's question about what happened there, is I ran out of fuel trying to stay with you.
Yeah, I didn't. Like I said, I didn't mean to. I was trying to hold you off and do it as clean as I could. I knew we were trying to fight for that third position, and then. But that was good. I appreciated you keeping it clean with me, and I expect the same in the future.
Yep, we're good.
Yeah, good race, guys. You know, congrats to all of our truck drivers tonight. What a race that these guys have been putting on over the last couple weeks. So, guys, any final thoughts in the boots?
I've got anything else to say.
Let's look for this 3 truck to be extremely fast next week.
By the way,
Yeah,
yeah, man, 3 truck looked good tonight. By the way, we mentioned I think you were running like a Earnhardt tribute, so definitely keep it going with the custom schemes, man. Look good. But anybody that is still watching our broadcast, if you want to jump online right now, I think a few of us are gonna get an open lobby going, maybe, and we'll be glad to race with anybody that wants to have at it for a little bit. But with that being said, thanks guys for watching Giggity Racing League truck race at Michigan. If you like the video, hit that like. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, go ahead and do that as well, and hit the notification bell. That way you guys see what races that we got coming up. We got races every day of the week. So we'll look forward to seeing all of you next time. Until then, see you later.
Later.